In this episode, we're going to talk about the following one. Kaizer Chiefs says, matches must be won on the field, not in the boardroom, guys. Number 2, John Comitis and his disrespect for Kaizer Chiefs. The man hate Kaizer Chiefs, eh? Now I see. Number 3, there is a club in Tanzania that is closing on GABADINHO Mhango. They want to sign GABADINHO Mhango. They want him very badly. Now, if you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, guys, it is free. So let's start with Kaizer Chiefs. Now, Kaizer Chiefs have got this to say concerning the fact that they have just won the case against the PSL. Now, Kaizer Chiefs are pleased that justice has been served by the arbitration ruling handed down at SAFA on Friday afternoon by advocate Nazir. I forgot the name. SC after the club charged the league decision to charge Amakosi for unable to fulfill 2 fixtures due to a massive COVID-19 outbreak that befell on us in December 2021. The decision we took to request the postponement of matches late last year was in the interest of safety for all concerned, our families and football colleagues and all the stakeholders involved in the game. And now that the matches will be played, it is the interest of football that points should be won or lost through the matches played on the field, not placed as opposed on the boardrooms. I like that, man. Yes, we want to thank everyone who supported our cause. We are also grateful to this ruling. We will return to the value of our sponsors, Amakosi supporters and the league sponsors. We truly feel vindicated by the decision and look forward to playing the two outstanding DSTV Premiership matches. Well, I like the fact that, man, those matches will be played, you know. And I kept telling people that you can't go against the laws of the land and thinking that just because you've got a policy and you think with your policy you will then decide, we've got a policy that goes against the constitution, and you think you're going to win that one. You're never going to win that one. But yeah, some people took the look. I mean, that was just a clear people trying to take chances. Otherwise, you're never gonna win that case. You never. But then there's another man who hates Kaizer Chiefs with passion, and that man, he owns Captain City. His name is John Comitis. He has got this to say after the ruling. He says that it is really He says that I'm really flabbergasted. What happened to the disciplinary committee, the PSL disciplinary committee? We have a club not arriving at the match. It says we allow this thing to get to this point because we didn't act and prosecution didn't act, and I am very disappointed. I'm very disappointed for football because smart lawyers and advocates that get involved, they come up with these positions in terms of administration law and all these things. But we've got football rules. What about the football rules that we all prescribed for? What worrying about the DC and the DCR, the dispute resolution and chambers, where we all bypass it all and go and jump the queue and go and get a decision made at the arbitration? It is the credibility of the league that is at stake. I don't care what you say, John Comitis, because you were quiet when Royal AM took the league to the court. At least Kaizer Chiefs did not move out of the football court in fighting this case. They won this case within football. How about Royal AM, who even went to the point of jumping to the court of the land, leaving the entire football court unattended and just to go straight to the court? How about that? You were silent. You never said anything. Now that Kaizer Chiefs won the case, there you come and say, yo, Kaizer Chiefs. No, man. I don't buy your story. At least if you've been vocal about these things previously, you can't be vocal now and then say you are concerned about the league. No, man, no. Think twice. Nah, I don't buy your story. I know. I don't buy it, man. I'm sorry to say that, but I don't buy it, man. So yeah, there's another bad boy that other player that there's a team that is interested to sign this bad bad boy, and that bad boy's name is called GABADINHO Mhango. There is a team in Tanzania. Those teams are very keen to bring on GABADINHO Mhango to their side. I'm not sure if they are aware of his behavior in this league, or because it's not something new. You know what I'm saying? It's not something new. He's been doing these things even while he was still at Vets. He's been doing that according to sources. So you trying to understand to say, why is it that this team wants to sign this player? We will wait and see. But for me, GABADINHO Mhango needs a serious attention. He needs to be dealt with appropriately. Now let's start with okay, let's go back a little bit to Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Mutawanga said that he hopes that sanity will prevail. So sanity prevail, the matches are to be played. Now I like this about this thing. What I like the most about this whole thing is that PSL says they want to finish this case as soon as possible. So it is now up to them. If they appeal the case, you know what's going to happen? This case might take longer. So I like that, because we are left with how many games? At minimum, we are left with 8 games. So that's probably, if you count, that's probably 2 months. If teams, in fact, it's less than 2 months if teams are to play very well. You understand what I'm saying? Because in a week, you find that teams will play 3 times in a week, or 2 times, or you know what I'm saying? So if you count that, you're like, okay, we just need a month or so to finish this league. So right now, we are already the PSL will be back on the beginning of April. So that says April, May, the league must end. So this is where it gets interesting game. So if the league decides to go and appeal, that means they are now the ones who are dragging the case, because the case was finished 2 months before the league. Do you see what an interesting time we're living in? You know what I'm saying? What an interesting outcome. I like the outcome there. Another interesting fact, just like I said with the issue of John Comitis, they came to the stadium there and they okay, obviously the match didn't happen, but for some strange reasons, they are now fighting for the league. You know, they are fighting for the league. What happens to DC on one and so forth and so forth. But guys, the most interesting thing that a man's words are to be trusted or weighed against it is principle. And in principle, you have to be consistency therein. You know what I'm saying? So if I may ask a simple question here is, there are so many things that happened. There was an issue between Sekhukhune United and Royal AM, an issue that even went outside the court. There was so many issues in the PSL that involved teams and the disciplinary committee and all the stuff, and a lot of things have happened in this PSL. People were quiet, but today, just because something affects them, they think that for some strange reasons, they are now the advocate of the PSL rules. So that's what I don't like about John Comitis in this case. I think that he's just fighting just speaking for his selfish ambitions in the name of PSL, or he's using the PSL. But for me, I'm happy with the outcome. It's an outcome that I've been anticipating. With regards to GABADINHO Mhango, good people, I'm not against GABADINHO Mhango, but GABADINHO Mhango has been misbehaving, and that needs to be dealt with. And I believe that if GABADINHO Mhango is to be, for some strange reason, if GABADINHO Mhango is to be given a chance, he must deal with his problems. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going in the same shoes of Jabupule, Junior Kanye, you name them, Masibusane Zungu and all the stuff. Unless you deal with that problem, then even if you can sign with the best deal. And also the other interesting fact here is that because of his off-field behavior, think not that those teams are not taking note of that. So what is going to happen is they are going to take that into consideration, and when they negotiate a deal with you, you're not gonna get the money that you're supposed to get because of your off-field issues. That's what GABADINHO Mhango needs to pay attention to. You know what? If he leaves Orlando Pirates right now, I can guarantee you he's never gonna come back to Orlando Pirates, and he's never gonna play for a big club if in South Africa. And in fact, even in Africa, he's not gonna play for teams like Al Ahly unless he fixes his own behavior. And that's what I'm advising GABADINHO Mhango to do. Just focus on yourself. Fix your thing. You were once captured and in fact you were arrested and detained in one of those hotels because you couldn't pay a bill of 29,000 rand because you were busy buying alcohol for everybody. And when a payment time came, you couldn't afford that bill. So those are the things that brings embarrassment to the brand Orlando Pirates. And eventually they're going to let you go. And when they let you go, and when you now look in a situation of the people like Junior Kanye, like Jabo Mhango, they were fortunate to come back, but you may not be fortunate to come back. Unless you fix your behavior, man, you're going to regret this.